But look, it's not boss calling back and say, look, what are you talking about? Let's lay down what a criteria. Just like Mr. Felix, you are not here, but I use that example. We'll still get there again. We're talking about the movement from back office to inbound. And that was our last session. We say, we did not just say you, we are go back, right? There was what? It's a particular criteria. That's what we're looking at here. How do we take decisions in what in a systematic manner? We're looking at the definition of a problem and a decision. We're talking about a problem and we're talking about a decision. A problem. What's the problem? What's the problem? An issue that cannot be resolved. An obstacle.
An issue requiring urgent attention.
Requiring urgent attention.
An opportunity waiting to be explored.
Opportunity are waiting to be. I like that. Now, you see, it's defining from what? A positive perspective, not negative. Because most of the time, we look at the problem as what? As purely what? Negative, right? But could be positive. Okay. Like Mr. Fabian showed there was a problem in what? How we can ensure that his rice farm is well established. So it was not really a problem, right? It was just looking at how we can just re-engineer that particular opportunity to make more money. All right. What about the decision? We say the decision is being made. When you have more than one choice, I like that. Remember our signpost choice, right? What else again? It's not bad. Options.
Criteria. Select
when
the right part.
Okay, you ask criteria. Okay, all right. Okay, let's look at it. A problem. This is it. A problem exists when there is a gap between what you expect to happen and what actually happens. When there is a gap between what you expect and what there is a problem. He wants to cultivate his farm, his rice farm. But what? There were no funds. It means there is a gap. And what he tried to do was what? How do I do what? Bridge that gap. That's the problem. A problem must be resolved for organizations to function properly. It must be. Must be resolved. And what? Supervisors must be aware of current situations to recognize whether a problem exists or not. It is what we're trying to say. I'll go back to what Mr. Dennis said. It is not in all situations that what? That when there is a gap, there is a problem that is negative, right? It will be positive. But what we're trying to call our consciousness to this father. As supervisors, it is our duty to recognize whether is this a problem. Is this a problem? It is very important for us to be able to identify that whether there is a problem or not. Decision making is selecting what? Remember what Mr. Peter said. A choice. For decisions to be made, there must be what? Alternatives. Selecting what? A course of action from among what? Available alternatives. One or two. Mr. Dennis did not tell us when he was getting married. Maybe there were lots of alternatives that he had to sample and choose one. Before he took that decision. Sampling is not allowed, but there were alternatives. There were alternatives. But sampling was not allowed. So how did you then, what was your criteria when there was no sampling? There was the sampling for selection, right? Yes. Okay, yeah, he used another criteria entirely. Okay. Because the criteria in the other room is also very, very important. Alright.